Hello and welcome for this quick tutorial on how to recolor your synth. You can recolor your synth in many ways, but the easiest one is to use a Substance Painter. You can go and with a new email address, register for this free trial for Adobe Substance Painter. When you downloaded Adobe Substance Painter, you can go into your folder you downloaded for the synth, go into Substance SSP, and here you can choose one of the synths presets that are already made. I'm going to choose the black one here. It's going to take a while to load everything in. Your version might look different. This is an older version of Substance Painter, but everything works pretty similarly. Sometimes, like this time, it's not loading incorrectly. Then you just go and you click here on open. You go to the folder and open it up here. It should load in this time. Yeah, I think it is. Yes, wonderful. So this might look complicated at first, but if you hover over the 3D view here with your mouse, you can use your scroll wheel to zoom out and in. If you press and hold Alt and then press the left mouse button, you can turn around. If you do the same with the middle mouse button, well, the scroll wheel, you can pan around like this. The easiest thing you could do is just to do a recolor. For this we go over here to the layers and well, let's go to body. These are the different sections. The armor and the body are the most important ones here right now. So let's go to where is it? Let's go to the carbon black here. This is the outer thing here. We have to press this one. There's two squares. It's important which one you press. If you press the first one over here, you can go down here and change the color under parameters. Just choose a new color. I'm gonna make it yellow. You'll have to do the same down here. Just use this here, press and hold, and drag it over to this yellow square. As you see, the whole thing and this whole color section has been recolored. You can change what is recolored if you press the second little square here. You can draw into the mask. Just change the size here, and if there's nothing in the way, which there might be, here you can't draw because this is in the way. Probably have to delete first here a little bit. You see, you click the second square, then you go over here, and you can over here determine if you draw into the mask or draw out of the mask. So black right now here draws stuff out of the mask. You see, this all turns yellow now. And if I turn it to white, I can make it go back to this carbon fiber. You can change the lines on the body here the same way. We go up here to body lines. You can change the color of your body lines. I'm just gonna make them red now. And you can add or remove more lines. If you press into the second little square here, and go on brush here, make it smaller, and then we can add some more lines here. If you're happy with your result, you can go over here to File. You go to Export Textures, and then you click on Output Templates. Go to Universal Render Pipeline Italic. This is just to have the same look again, like the other synth models that are already prepared have. You can choose another one if you like. Go back. Up here you choose your folder. This folder is fine for me. Actually, I'm gonna change it. Let's go over here. Alright. When you're ready, you just click Export. This will take a while. Wonderful. It should be over here, yeah. It's spewed them all over. Let's make a new folder for this. Oops. Yeah, new folder, that's fine. Just select all of these and you can move them into your new folder. Wonderful. There are some other ways how you can recolor. As you see, I also have the textures already prepared here of the different presets. If I go in here, I can recolor flat, which is very difficult, but you don't have to use Substance Painter that way. You can use Photoshop or whatever. In fact, I can double click on this, go here to Edit and Draw, and I can draw directly into this. And if I save and use this texture, I can it will have these these things, this little drawing on where this section goes. It's all kind of unwrapped on top of a 3D thing, but it's all 2D images that are like like a piece of paper wrapped over a 3D model. Well, next we should go and download Unity. It is important that we use the correct Unity version. If you go here to this website, you'll see what Unity version is currently supported for VRChat. In this case, it's Unity 2019 4.31. If you click on it, we can download it over here or through the Unity Hub. If you downloaded and installed Unity, in my case I open Unity Hub now. If I press over here next to new, this little arrow, I can select which version I want. I'm going to choose the one version that we just looked up. Let's call this test yellow. This will take a while. While this is loading, I'm gonna go to VRChat, and here, if you log into VRChat.com, log into your account, and then you go to downloads, you can download VRChat avatars. Just download the SDK. Might be a new version for you now. This is SDK 3 right now. Wonderful. In the meantime, this loaded. You go over here to assets, go to import package, custom package, go to downloads, and we open this, what we just downloaded. Click import again over here. Just wait till everything's loaded. It will pop over here. Still more stuff importing. Wonderful, I think it's done. You see everything's empty here. If you press the middle mouse button, you can pan around again. You don't have to press Alt this time. If you go down here in your project to scenes, double click this, we double click scene, it will open up all the presets of the synth I made. You can right click to turn around, and middle mouse click or the scroll wheel click to pan around. Just click on one of the synths, like this, with your left mouse button. Then you press and hold Control and then D. It will duplicate the model. You see it pop over here. Just drag it out to the side. You can rename it to whatever you like. I'm gonna rename it to Test Yellow. Next we go over here to materials. We do the same thing to one of these folders. Doesn't matter which one it is. I'm gonna use the blue one though. Just press Ctrl D, and there's a second one. I'm gonna change it to yellow. You can double click into that. Oh, never mind. We have to go to textures. Now here, let's make a new folder. Yellow. Go into this folder. Now we can drag in these, what we exported finally. Just select them all and drag them in here. Wonderful. Now let's go to our folder yellow under materials. You can click one of these two materials. Let's do armor blue. Then we go back to textures and we click on yellow. Now it is important you don't click on one of these. It will show here right now the material we selected, but if we click on one, it will show the texture. But we don't want to click it, we want to click and hold and drag. So since this is the armor, we're gonna go here over to armor, and we click, hold, drag, and drag it into albedo. Now this works the same if you made your textures with another program, if you didn't do them with Substance Painter. We see here there's armor emissions, we drag it into emission. There's armor metallic, we drag it into metallic. And we need to select the second one here, armor normal OpenGL. Just click and drag. Then we have to click fix now. Wonderful. That's everything for the armor. We go back to yellow, materials yellow. We click on the body. We go to the textures yellow again. And now we click and drag in body base into albedo. The same for emissions into emission, metallic into metallic, and mixed AO into occlusion, and body normal OpenGL into normal map. Fix now. The other normal will work too, but it will not look the same. Wonderful. Now, let's actually change the name of these. It's not important, but it's nice to have everything organized always. We click on the synth we just made. As you see, it still looks the same. We click here on that little triangle on the side, on the synth test yellow we just made. And then we select the body. We go over here to the inspector, and you see here materials, 6 materials. The materials should still be open here. You just click and drag the armor yellow into the armor. As you see, this changed now. We do the same with body yellow. Drag it into body blue here. And now we have a yellow synth. There's not much else to be done. You just go click on here to VRChat SDK. You show the control panel. You will have to log into your account. Click sign in. That took a while. I will have to put in additional code. You probably don't have to do that. It's just for my own safety. This code will change every 20 seconds, so there is no use of copying that for me. Awesome. Next we go here into Builder. We select our new synth we just made, however you called it. We'll have to go over here to Autofix. Then we click Build and Publish for Windows. wonderful. We can put this thing to the side. You can name your avatar. Gonna name it test yellow. You can choose here if you want to have it private or public. If you put it on public, other people can clone it from you if you have that activated. If you put it on private, people cannot clone it from you. If you want to change the preview picture over here, you can click on scene and just move this camera around. You just click on it, and here move it closer, whatever, a little bit to the side. If you go over here to this these turning arrows, you can even change the angle. This is not so important. We can just go back here to game and click here that this is accurate, that we own this, and just click upload. Now if everything goes correctly, we should have our model in VRC. Awesome. Everything seems to have worked fine. You should have now all the tools to create your own synth. I'm looking forward to see what you will create. Bye bye.